Shalom Aleichem. We have here Sefer Imrei Shefer al HaTorah Mehagon Mrei Mrabenu HaRav Shlomo Kluger. Shlomo Kluger. That's all. Let's see what it says on the front, the Sharablat. So let's see. Sefer Imrei Shefer al Chamishachim HaTorah. That's HaRav Shlomo Kluger. That's all. Zecher Tzadik L'Bracha. And V'nigmaru v'nistaru al yedei bano HaRav Hagon. It was finished by and put in the order by his son HaRav Hagon Hagadol HaMeforsim HaRav Avram ben Yamin Kluger Shlita Zechara lo Elokeinu L'Tova. That's made in Lemberg. Okay. So anyway, let's see over here. So this is HaRav Shlomo Kluger. That's all. And this is Parshas Chaye Sarah. Vayiyu Chaye Sarah Meir Shana. And it was 127 years old. She lived 127 years. Vayiyu Chaye Sarah Meir Shana. Hine lahavin semichas misas sarah leparsha hakodemis. We want to know the why it is that why it's so what is the fact that it's close to, why did the Torah put the parsha of the death of Sarah to the Akedah, when Hashem commanded Avram Avinu to bring Yitzchak, his son, on the Akedah. Why? Why is it? Okay, so Semichas Misas Sarah le Parshas HaKodemes, to the parsha that was first, which is right before it, in Vayera, which is the Akedah, the parsha of the Akedah. V'gam Rashi Zal, and Rashi also, Hirgish Bazeh, B'posok Vayovo Avram Lisbod, and he has a feeling towards this. In the posuk it says Vayovo Avram Lisbod L'Sara V'Livkosa, and Avram went in front of the people to eulogize Sarah and Livkosa, and also to cry about her. And it says the Livkosa with a small, I think it might be a chaf, because he understood that she was 120. It says with a small chaf, I think, the Livkosa. So he understood that she was a woman of 127 years. So it was something like the natural course of events. Okay, so Vayavo Avram Lisbod, and Avram went, Rashi is saying that Avram went to Lisbod to eulogize Sarah. Rak de Rashi Kosav de Nismecha le Parshas Akedah. And the Rashi says that the parsha, that this parsha of the death of Sarah is close to the parsha of the Akedah. So it's, they say that why did Sarah die at the time? Because she heard that Avram was almost shechted Yitzchak, his son, on the commandment of Hashem. So this was too much for her to take, and so that's why she died. Because of this nismecha, the Parshas Akedah, uvi emes lo nismecha misas Sarah, and in truth, lo nismecha misas Sarah. It's not very close. It's not juxtaposed the death of Sarah, the Parshas Akedah, Rak Lamasha Amar Mikodem. It's juxtaposed the death of Sarah to the Akedah, Rak Lamasha Amar Mikodem, from what is said before, which is before the Akedah. In other words, right before the end of the Parsha of Vayera, Hine Yolda Milka, that Milka gave birth. Milka was in the family of Avram. V'lakach nira lahavin hasemichos, and therefore v'lakach nira lahavin hasemichos. Therefore, we're able to understand the juxtaposition, because at the very end of that parsha, Vayera, it talks about that from Avram's family, Avram Avinu got the Basura Tova, got the good news that Milka had a child, and other people from his family had children, and therefore one of these children was Rivka, who would be the wife of Yitzchak. V'lakach nira lahavin hasmichos. So that's why. That's nira lahavin. That's why it seems lahavin to understand hasmichos, the juxtaposition of the death of Sarah to the last parsha. The Yesh Lamar, we can say Dema sheyolda milka heavy rak al yedei shenifked Sarah. Kamosha Isa b'medrash, Parshas Vayar, that the reason why Milka gave birth, was able to give birth, was heavy rock, was only because Sarah, because Sarah was visited by Hashem, who enabled her to give birth to Yitzchak. So for this reason, so she was a tzaddikus, and in her schos, other people were also able to have children too. So this was because Shenifkeda Sarah, that the reason why Milka was able to have a child was because Hashem Shenifkeda, he visited Sarah. Hashem gave her this schos to have a child. So he gave also other, she was a tzaddikus, and she was mezakeh Milka to give birth also. Kemo she'isa b'medrash b'Parshas Vayera. It says in the Medrash, in the Parshas Vayera, Shabashah shenifkeda Sarah kama akaros nifkedu ima. At the time, the time when Sarah was visited, in other words, Hashem gave her the good news, gave her the ability to have a child. Many barren women were visited by Hashem, and He gave them also the ability to have children. So therefore, Milka was also merited to have a child only rak al yedei Sarah, because of Sarah. Uperashnu Cain and b'chidushei Torah shali. Oh, and the Mrabenu Shlomo Kluger says, and Perashnu Cain, and it's explained here b'chidushei Torah in one of his chidushei Torah, mikvar, from previous chidushei Torah. Masha Amar Laimar Hine Yolda Milka Gam He, because it says in the pasuk Hine Masha Amar Laimar Hine, behold, Yolda Milka Gam He, Milka also gave birth. Hine Yolda Milka. Milka also gave birth. Gam she also. The Yesh Svara Lama the Yolda Gam he Tefela Lesara. The Yesh Svara. So we can, in other words, she also. In other words, she also because of Sarah. It's a svara, it's a reasoning to say the Yolda that Milka gave birth, Gam he Tefela Lesara, as a good, because of Sarah, because of Sarah. It was like one of the outcomes that she was a tzedekis, a great tzedekis, and she gave the ability to that Hashem was mazakid Milka also to have a child. Shemeshara zechosa nami. Shemisara zachsa nami. He. So because of the zchus of Sarah, she gave zachsa nami. She Milka also had the zchus. B'cholam b'cha'is never lahosif shezeh yihyeh hakavana, and so therefore it seems lahosif to add shezeh yihyeh hakavana, that this is also the kavana. This is what it has in mind. Masha Amar Parshas Lech Lecha. It says in the Parshas Lech Lecha, uveirachti osa vegam nosati mimeno lecha uveirachti osa, and I blessed you vegam nosati mimeno lecha bein, and I also gave mimena from her lecha bein, from her to you a child, a son. Uveirachtiha, and I blessed her. V'hoyisa legoyim umalachei amim mimeno yihya, and she shall be for many people. Umalchei amim.